So I like to go to Fiscal AI to retrieve the forward price to earnings ratios for many of the companies that I'm following. It's one of the most important valuation metrics I use, in addition to my proprietary discounted cash flow valuations. For UnitedHealth, it's trading at a forward PE of 22 now. It's up from those lows of around 14, 13 it was trading at earlier in the year. And those were the levels that I said were ridiculously cheap, were some of the terms I used for those valuations, given the company and given the consistency of the free cash flow, the consistency of the customers, and the reason for the underperformance in 2025 being a mistake in the company's estimates for how much it will cost to serve their customers, something which the company can correct moving forward by adjusting the pricing policy, but they weren't able to do in the middle of the year. So the proprietary discounted cash flow valuation model that I use to evaluate UnitedHealth stock has the business worth $449 per share. The current market price is $359. So the market price has increased meaningfully since the lows of earlier this year, but it's still relatively undervalued when measuring by my proprietary discounted cash flow valuation, which I use a lot more, or I place more weight on my proprietary valuation in most cases than I do the forward price to earnings valuations, because this incorporates more than just 1 year's of earnings per share expectation combined with the forward PE multiple. This contains a whole decade of free cash flow estimates and then a longer term estimate. So I last evaluated UnitedHealth on September 23rd and I rated the stock as a buy at that moment. And in this video, I'm going to update and reiterate my buy rating for UnitedHealth stock. I still like the risk versus reward at current market prices. However, that being said, I don't like this business at these current market prices as much as I did a few months ago when it was trading at 275 or 250 or even 285, right? The valuation has increased. The forward PE multiple has increased. It's not as attractive as it was earlier this year. And so I still like the business. I still like the valuation, but just not as much. I'm not as bullish on UnitedHealth stock as I was a few months ago. Click the link below to watch the full video.